Hello friends, welcome back. I've got little Zazu with me. He's so cute. Hello Dover, hello Red Dog, how are you? Oh my gosh, we already have a sub! Captain Collier says thank you so much, I appreciate that. Let's get you buried. You're the first one in the cemetery today. Which you're not. Buried. Tiny little Tuesday just for it. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you for the crack, Dover. So guys, it's a big month for me. Really intense. It is Drawlloween, and as you guys know, every Drawlloween, I take part in Mabgraves' art challenge. So I basically draw 31 prompts, guys. 31 different prompts. This is the prompt list I'm working off of currently. I have so far done I've done Zazu. I have done Shapeshifter, I've done Frankenstein, Vampire, and Fawn. We did Fawn last week. I also made a start on the Green Lady, which I will post on Patreon a little bit early. But yeah. So many guys, so many. Cleaning up all the super mutants you just obliterated. Oh my gosh, Dover, that's okay. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I do, Captain, I really do. So much work, but it is loads of fun. So we'll get it going. Hello, how are you? I haven't shipped your artwork yet, your second order. I will get to that probably tonight or tomorrow. It's been a heck of a week, guys. Just super crazy. So yeah. But I've really been enjoying everything. So guys, on Monday I actually finalized the vlog for September. So that one's been posted, guys. If you want to see just basically everything that I've been up to throughout the month of September, yeah, please go check out my YouTube channel and have a look. There's a special sketch in there that hasn't been posted anywhere else or streamed. So if you want to watch that sketch, yeah, go check out the latest vlog, guys. But yeah, it's a new month. I'm also a little bit behind. You don't want to go down there? He's growling. He's literally like growling at me, guys. I haven't sent out the Patreon postcards either yet, guys. I'm so sorry. I am super late on everything this month. It is Drawlloween. Good news is I got a couple more graphic design clients as well, which is just, you know, super fantastic. So really happy about that. That'll help cover a lot of the costs from the Melbourne shop that haven't, you know, sold enough. So yeah, it'll be fantastic. Zazu, why you growl? We have an ad in 44 seconds. I warn you guys, I'm gonna let it run because we don't want to deal with the ads later on, so bear with us. 34 seconds. But yeah, I'm gonna be drawing a witch today. Guys, my brain is fried. I was up till super late last night and the night before, so I'm running on like who knows how much sleep, but it's okay. It's Drawlloween, it's super exciting. I've been looking through all of the artwork others have posted, and it is so exciting, guys. Alright, ad starting, so I'm gonna start my drawing. I'm gonna put Zazu in the other room, so I will be right back. Alright. So, such a handsome bub. I know, he's so cute. so freaking cute. I love my Zazu. Zazu is the best. Absolute best. Add in progress. Okay. Time for a little witch, guys. Time for a little witch. Where's the little wand? I know I had like... Actually, I know where it is. It's in one of my plant pots. That's where it's hiding. Okay, so I'm going to start drawing it. Drawing a little witch today. Look at my beautiful send deck from Pagan AWL. I feel like we need like a... Basically, these guys need to just sponsor me already because I promote them so freaking much and I adore their products. They're just freaking amazing. But yeah, Pagan AWL make amazing stuff. A little witch! What are we gonna do? We're gonna do Phoebe. I reckon. Send him an email. They already love me. They already love me because I order from them so much. Yeah. Where the heck was little Phoebe? This is Phoebe. This is Phoebe, so... the left side. Alright. I'm good. I'm good. I think that's a first. You think that it's time for Progressive to come up with new ad mascots? Yeah. We need cooler ads. We need ads of art products. You know, art products, Pagan AWL, that sort of thing. That's what we will buy, right? We need cooler ads. But yeah. I do give Zazu enough pistachios. He's getting fat. He's getting fat, guys. Alright, what am I gonna do? Poor little Phoebe. Perhaps I do. I got an idea. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna move this all the way out my way. And then we can basically go. Yeah. That's good. I know exactly what I want to do now, guys. I'm excited now. It's gonna be awesome! You think I'd be happy to know you'll be drawing along with the stream? Oh gosh, I see what you do! Gasface, hello, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. Already got 15 of you guys on. Hillary, thank you so much. I appreciate the biddies. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys a sneak peek of one of the prompts. Sneak peek, just for your eyes only. And Patreon soon. So this is one of the prompts further down the line of Drawlloween, which we're gonna have to do later. So I don't know if you guys know the Green Lady. She's a viral person, like influencer, grandma, and she basically dresses just in green. So I did a sketch of her yesterday. Not completely done. I want to add a little bit more contrast to this one, but yeah, I snatched a couple of new colored Copics yesterday at the art store, and yeah, here we have it, guys. Here we have it. The Green Lady. The Green Lady and her pet frog. I felt like she needed a pet that was going to be green. And what other pet makes the most sense? So yeah, we drew her. She was fun. She was fun. Yes. You want to draw it? You've been cleaning all in preparation for your mother's visit. She arrived an hour ago. It's 6:43 where you are. Well, spending time with loved ones is so important. That's what I did all day yesterday, basically. That's why I was so overworked at the end of the day. But it's okay. It's totally fine. So Dover, what are you drawing? Tell me. It's not easy being green. It really isn't. It really isn't. I can imagine, you know, going to the store, trying to find the right clothes and then being like, it's just not in my color. You know, it's just not in my color. Can you imagine wearing only green and having your entire house green for that long? Like, I mean, I love yellow, guys. But I don't know. That's a commitment, you know? That's a real commitment. You swear you have better grammar than what you type? Don't worry. Don't worry. Lately, I've been doing so many typos, it's embarrassing. Super embarrassing. You'll start with the first prompt. You don't think it will be what the prompt intends, but you have a cool idea in mind. I can't wait to see, Dover. Can't wait to see. So, my idea, guys. So I want to draw Phoebe basically running after. I'm gonna actually get a reference for this. Running after Poogie, and he's stolen her wand again. Ooh, actually, scrap that. I'm still gonna do that idea, but I'm gonna do it vertically because I just found the perfect pose for me. So many options. But yeah, basically, I want to draw Phoebe just running after Poogie. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna to erase this, and I'm gonna draw her over here, and I want to have, I think, Poogie. Gosh, there's gonna be. Do I want to do that or do I not? I'm just trying to flesh out what the composition might look like if I did go this direction. So hard. I always draw my initial lines so faint that you guys can't really even see. And she's gonna be like super angry, obviously, because you know she don't. This is like before. So Poogie and Phoebe, guys, is actually my story that I share on Patreon, and it's all about this friendship between these two characters. So at this point, they're not acquainted just yet. Let's just say that. So I'm gonna make her quite angry, because you know she wants to have her wand back, guys. She's real upset. Real upset. She doesn't like Poogie one bit at this point. You're going to combine some prompts. You think that's what you did last year? That's kind of fun, because then you can do something, you know, a little bit more elaborate. Are you going to do any colored ones or just do sketches? Sorry for being off topic, but do you have a quick question? A long time ago, I drew inspired by My Boy Builds Coffins by Florence the Machine. Is there any way to order a print of that? You check my shop and it's not there. That's strange. Look, what I'm gonna do is I'll make a note of that on my phone and I'll add a print for you. If there's not a print, there should be a print. If there's not a print, I'll add a print for you tonight. So tomorrow you should have one. All right, I'll remind myself to do that tonight. There we go. So yeah, that's weird because it should be in there, but yeah, clearly it's not. So I'll just add that one in tonight, and you can order a print of that one. You wonder if she has any leprechaun or a Riddler stuff in her home? You mean me or Phoebe? She's angry. She so is. You enlarge your phone to see what I'm sketching out. It's amazing how fast I work out things. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I like, oh my gosh, yesterday I was really struggling. Like some days it just flows. Also, I feel like this is just the kind of drawing that's really in my comfort zone as well. So that kind of helps. But yeah, it's hard to show you guys, obviously, when, you know, it's all so faint, and I don't want to do the lines too, you know, too detailed too quickly because if I go too dark, it's harder to erase it. So I'm just gonna have to bear with what we got. I feel like this leg is way too high. This leg ends pretty much there. Go fast, sounds great to you. You're welcome. Yeah, it's weird near perfection that it's not there, but thank you so much for asking. I really need to go through and just look at which ones are not in there, because I feel like I'm definitely missing a couple. Where is Phoebe? I just want to see what I did with her. And so it's basically something like this is Phoebe's outfit. Alright, so she's getting there, guys. So what is it about that print specifically that you like near perfection? Do you love this song or do you just like that specific print? Because that is definitely one of my favorites for sure. Well, having her hair spread out like this is so much fun to work with. So much fun. You're trying to draw some illustrations for your D&D group, but can't draw how I draw a house in 3D angle, specifically a slanted roof. You should look up some tutorials on that, Onyx. If you're doing like geometric shapes, there's actually like a lot of tutorials online that can help you out a lot with that sort of thing. So definitely go check those out. Well, we're starting to see a girl appear, guys. So I want to make her running down like a little pathway of sorts. Like a trimmed hedge or something. That'll look good. But first we need to do Poogie, guys. He's the center of attention in this piece, so, you know. I just love his cute little tummy. He's just so sweet, guys. How could you get angry at this cute little pig? How could you possibly? You were watching when I was drawing it, and it was the first time you heard that song. It resonated with you for sure. Also, his facial expression was really fitting. You're sure there's a better way to say it than fitting, but you can't think of the words now. Oh, thank you. I was wanting to draw that song for the longest time. So I had thought of drawing it for like over 2 years after hearing it. And I was just like trying to picture in my head how I wanted it to look, like how I thought it looked to me. Obviously in my style. So yeah, there was a lot of planning, and I'm really glad I did it in the end. It was fun. It was loads of fun. Maybe I should make his little tongue stick out like a dog. That could be really cute. We'll do that. Alright, Phoebe's wand. It's just gonna stick out like this. You love the spooky music. Thank you. You know what would be really fun? I want to do basically a day where I do sketches and you guys give me songs. So you have to give me a song to sketch. Like a song redeem, but a sketch song redeem. That makes sense. So I have to listen to the song and then I have to sketch the song. That would be really fun. I'd enjoy that. And I get to hopefully find new music, cool new music. So Near Perfection. There's another song that I sketched, The Raven and the Mushroom Man by Lisa Mitchell. That one, again, same story. I just wanted, spent ages trying to figure out how I wanted to draw it, and then finally did. It's a really cool song as well. Very different vibe from, Florence and the Machine's music. So not quite the same thing, but very cool, very cool. She's actually Australian, an Australian artist. She got famous through The Voice. She entered into The Voice, and yeah, that's kind of what put her on the map. That makes sense. You don't know that? She's so incredibly talented. Free might be one of your favorite songs ever. Oh, I love that. I love that. So are you Australian? Or how did you come upon her music? I feel like I really loved her earlier styles much more than her newest stuff. She's I don't know, like, it feels really harsh to say she's lost a lot of her creativity, and I feel bad saying that, but I just feel like her older music, for some reason, her older music told stories, you know? They told stories and they were so freaking imaginative. So it was just more my thing. Not to say her new stuff isn't good, it's definitely good, but I just vibe better with, you know, her older music, so. Do you guys ever feel that way about an artist or a musician and you're just like, I don't know, it's kind of like they lose their essence? You had no idea she was on The Voice, really? That would be cool. Yeah, it would be fun. You're up in Canada. There's a radio station that plays alternative music and she comes up a lot. Okay. The industry wears them down and sometimes the magic fades away. That's so true, Dover. I guess so. Like, I guess they get told, you know, you should do more of this, you should do more of that, and then eventually it becomes what other people tell them to do and not really their own thing. I don't know, but I'm always worried, what if that happens to my art, you know? What if over the years, like, I change and eventually my art loses its magic, or what I feel like is its magic, or, you know, and I just become jaded and start making, I don't know, just boring stuff. Like, it's probably like one of my worst fears is becoming, I don't know, becoming unproud of my own work. And I guess that's sometimes why I like to always constantly, you know, focus on not falling into a rut where I'm just doing the same thing every day. I feel like that can happen so easily where we just start getting too comfortable and we no longer try to learn or create anything really unique, so. Look, he's so cute! I feel like I'm just trying to get this perspective part right, and it's just not wanting to work with me. You just bought more from my shop. Maybe I can send things out together. Oh my gosh, Hillary. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully I can do yours and Near Perfection's orders at the same time. Actually I might just, if I can do that now, and just add that one. And then if Near Perfection does want to place an order, I can do both of you guys at the same time, and then that will be freaking amazing. I can get both your orders out. Thank you so much, guys. It really helps when you guys order from my store. You have no idea. My heart is magic, and you believe it would just get more magical over time. Oh, thank you. I hope so. I hope so. You love her pig familiar. Well, this is a story of a little witch and piglet on Patreon, so hopefully eventually I will have a whole book out of these two. I'm so excited. I really want to do that. Not deciding you'd buy my book. Well, that's the thing, Hillary. I'm trying to figure out the best way to make that book as economical as possible. And there's one place that I found where I can print it where it would be efficient enough, but I would be sending them out from myself locally, so shipping them in-house would probably be the best way to go. But that's okay. It's okay. As long as we have a way to make it happen. That's the main thing. I don't know whether maybe this leg over here is what's making the foreshot not work. I think so. That just looks like he's got udders. I don't know. I don't know if I should add the second leg. Are you bad for laughing at Phoebe's plight in this piece? Maybe because you know what eventually happens. That's so mean, Dover. How could you? You could read the biographies of artists to see if they felt the same. Yeah, that would be interesting, Captain. I do wonder. Do all artists deal with that feeling? I know all artists deal with a feeling where, you know, what we produce just is never good enough. I do know that. I've seen enough artists post about it, so I know that that's a common feeling, but yeah, that's so interesting. I would love to read, like, Mark Ryden's biography. There we go. That helped heaps. Thank you for the follow, DDB. How are you? Really, you find so many artists get imposter syndrome. Yeah, it's true. It's true. There was a point. I think I actually felt that twice this year, to the point where I was questioning why I was making art at all. And that's the good thing is, because I've been making art for so long, I know that I feel that way quite commonly. So I'm able to push through. But, you know, it's such a common feeling for artists to have, to feel like, you know, what am I doing? Why am I making art? Am I good enough? Why are all these people like following me, watching me make art? So it's an incredibly common feeling to have. And no matter how good you are, you will always feel that way. Because I always told myself, you know, oh, if I have this many followers, or if I, you know, am able to sell my art, I will stop feeling that way, or whatever thing, you know, you will not stop feeling that way, ever. I can tell you that. Never ever. I can guarantee you, even the best artists still feel that way. You're so cute! You feel like if you make art, no matter your skill, then you're an artist. Yeah, I agree, Hulu. You don't start becoming an artist, you know, when you reach a certain point, because that's, who can measure that? You know, who really can measure that? I mean, and then the other thing is, like, people often ask you, well, like, how long have you been making art for? And I'm like, well, I don't know, my whole life. So basically my whole life I've been an artist. It's just, you know, you can't define it. Thank you, DDB. The music is by Darren Curtis. He creates open source music, and he also has a Patreon and a Bandcamp. So yeah, he's freaking amazing. You make pretty strange art, mostly for joke purposes. Strange art is the best art. Oh, Hillary! Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate that. you feel like a lot of artists do have this fear, but it's kind of hard to express. Other artists are convinced that their work is the best though. You have friends who are on both sides of this spectrum. It's weird. Actually worry that the artists who love their own work are maybe a bit narcissistic. I think there's definitely a danger both ways, Cephalon. I mean, if you are so convinced that your work is so amazing, you're probably not going to be as desperate to improve it or look for mistakes in it as other people might be. I know being disappointed in my own work is usually what, strives me to improve it. So I feel like if I was so convinced my art was just bloody amazing all the time, I don't think I'd grow, really. I think that would be bad. But I think it's also bad to be so disappointed in your own work you never feel a sense of accomplishment or, pride in what you've done. I think it's really important. Like, I usually, if I've put a lot of work in and I've, worked through barriers and I complete a painting, I get that sense of high where I feel on top of the world for a few days. And I'm so proud of the work that I've done. I've enjoyed the process and I enjoy the final result. And then that's when I think being critical sets in. After a few days, you start noticing things you could have done better, and you may not stay as in love with that piece as right when you finished it. It happens. It's very tactile, not as hard as it seems, so keeping numbers or stitches in your head is surprisingly difficult. Cephalon, there's a super cool tool. Type in brass counter clicker. Google brass counter clicker. There's a really beautiful counter clicker that allows you to keep the numbers in your head. So why is it so important to keep track of the numbers? I'm curious. This cute little piggy. Way too adorable. He's so cute with his little tongue poking out. You love being in a creative zone. It's one of the best feelings. It so is, Dewey. Doodle. Sorry, I keep saying your name wrong. Doodlebee. That's such a beautiful name. I actually talked about that in one of my recent vlogs because I feel like the process is so much more important than the final result, more than we realize. Obviously now I do art full time and, it's become my job. But something I've realized a lot of the time is just how important that creative process is. And I feel like if you don't allow yourself to just fully immerse into it, it's almost like a lot of your creativity dies down. That process of just mindlessly relaxing and spontaneously creating, so much more important than we realize. When you draw, you have to have references to help your brain understand what you want to draw. You don't draw every day. Wish you had that time. Yeah, Hoolery. References are really important. I don't always use them, but for the most part I do, because I feel like I learn so much more when I draw off a reference than when I don't. I think they're incredibly useful. But I don't know if this is something that could help you, but something I really want to do is get myself a tiny little sketchbook that I can attach to the back of my phone, and then just do these super tiny little sketches every day so that at least I'm sketching daily. I think it's just really important to try to stay in that flow. But yeah, I know what you mean. When I was working in graphic design full time, I just only had so much I could spend on art, and it was really frustrating. It's such a great idea. You do have a little 4x4 sketchbook you should carry everywhere and just draw. Hulu, do you have Discord? If you do, just send me a message and just send me a DM right now and ask me to remind you of the little sketchbook. I can send you a link to the one that I'm thinking of getting, and maybe you want to get it for yourself too. It's really awesome. He's so cute and plump. You've done a rough outline of what you want to draw. It's a 3-panel comic of sorts and has absolutely nothing to do with Halloween. Would I suggest switching to something spooky, or should you just keep going with this one? Don't worry, it doesn't need to be spooky. Drawlloween is not about being Halloween. It's the challenge. It doesn't have to be spooky at all. So that's fine. I don't think it matters. Definitely not to me, so... Like, I've seen a lot of people do entries that are not spooky. Especially given you've already put so much effort in. Like, I'd just keep going. See how it turns out. She's really not all that happy about him. I feel like roses. I want to do a rose bush. This is going to be like a beautiful rose bush she's running through. I haven't done any roses in forever. We're gonna have Phoebe yelling at him from afar. That's such a great idea. You have the artistic talent of a drunk chimpanzee. That's probably also because you haven't practiced, Captain. It takes a long time to get good. You should see my first drawings, they suck. You've done the rough outline of, you love having themes associated with your art. What kinds of themes? Could sell for millions with the right audience, you never know. There are many facets to art in the real world, exactly. You don't judge your art as harshly as when you started, which was about 2 years ago. You just tried to have fun with it. You go with the mistakes and improve little by little. Exactly, Hillary. I know this sounds like so cliche, and you've probably heard it a million times, guys. But I have seen the results myself. If you draw every day and do not skip, make it like eating. Eating is your, your life sustenance, right? So make art like eating. You cannot go a day if you haven't eaten. You have to eat. So make it like that. And don't skip a day, and I promise you, you will improve so much more than you realize. Art is just, seriously, it's so much practice. I feel like at every point when I felt like I've been stagnating, it's been because I just have not been practicing as much. And also, the daily drawings you guys do, it doesn't actually have to be anything like a masterpiece or anything like that. It's just about drawing daily. If it's like I'll show you guys one of the sketches I did yesterday. It wasn't the only one I did yesterday, but that sort of sketch, it's a tiny little frog. Oh my gosh, it's just a tiny little frog. It's so dumb. It's just very small and silly, guys. Very, very small and silly. This little guy. I just drew this little guy yesterday. So all you need to do, guys, is just something small and simple. Like this cute little frog. Look at him. That's it. It's all you gotta do. All you gotta do. He's adorable. I actually want to make a sticker out of him now. He's just like, something pretty. Hello, how are you? Can we have a shout out for something pretty, guys? Charles Lister tells you the same. Draw every day. He's wonderful. Oh, he is a huge inspiration. He can draw so well. Guys, please go and give something pretty a follow. sometimes depends how complex the thing is. Yeah, exactly. You don't know if this applies very well to every form of art, but you think what's really helped you is reading stuff from other people. After a while, it took the habit of not saying to yourself what you wouldn't say to them. Yeah, that's so important, Strawberry, so important. Treat your art like you would treat another person's art. You know, if you're going to say something about it, would you be rude to someone and say, this sucks, this is awful? No, you wouldn't. You would say, you've used really good color here, but maybe you could have used a reference to try and do the legs better, you know? It's so true, that's such a good habit. Currently, urban legends. That is so cool. Your mother is a good artist though, that talent was not passed down to you. Imagine stagnating for a year. Oh, Toba, that's a tough feeling. I've been there. I can tell you, I've been there. Make it into a game is how you continue to create daily. Yeah, exactly. Alice, hello! Thank you! Feels good to have a blender in your hand and sketching away, and also having the thought processes like lighting, shading, etc. Nova, I can't wait to see. He'd be a perfect sticker. He's so wood, he's so cute. We are doing character thumbnails, and even scribbling with a pen can make a difference. It doesn't have to be perfect. You treat your art book as your diary. And that's what it is, Alice. I think Charles actually talked about this recently. And it's so funny because like before his stream, before he talked about it, I had that exact same thought that very day, that very morning. And then I came to his stream and he was like, our art is supposed to be our diary, you know? It's not about meeting up to expectations or reaching this goal or something that someone else has set for you, or even you have set for yourself. It's expressing what thoughts and feelings and ideas you had in your mind on that day. Your journey as an artist. That's the whole point. You love his little rolls. Thank you. I love fat animals. I have a problem with fat animals. It's such a struggle because like I don't want my pets to be unhealthy, but they're so cute when they're so plump. We are doing character thumbnails, and even scribbling with a pen can make a difference. Exactly. Tell them it blows for sure. Definitely. Are you doing any art challenges through October, Pretty? So I'm not all too sure about whether I want these plants so close to her though. I feel like I need them to, you know, kind of just scatter away, like so, into the distance. Might do we do like a massive tree, or do we just do, I don't know. Not sure, guys. Not sure, but I do want to do a bush or something here. I'll do another one and then kind of just like put some space between her and everything else, I reckon. Also, we might have to do the school here. I'm so lazy, I really don't want to do the school again. That building is an actual nightmare. That building is so bloody detailed, guys. I've drawn it so many times. So tired. But I feel like consistency is good, and it'll just be really good for the story's sake to do the school again. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I should make my life harder for myself, like I always do. hello, welcome back. You might do like 2 prompts for Drawlloween. Chunky boys for the win. Oh, and your netted eraser. People who wish to do traditional sketches, definitely get yourself this and a blending tool. Definitely get yourself a mono eraser. One of these. Like gummy erasers. I don't know, netted eraser, and get yourself a blending tool. Eventually it's gonna look mummified like mine does. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to find the reference for a building, guys. Where the heck is Spring and Baby? Oh my gosh, I don't have them in here. I thought I did. Nope. Not in there. That is so weird. There we go. I found them, guys. Found them. Alright. I have the building. This is the building that I had to draw before, and I have to draw this building again. So I gotta make sure it looks the same. But I feel like I'm just gonna do this time. I'm just gonna do the building. I'm gonna make this like one of those sculpted round shrubs. And then maybe like another one over there. And then I'm gonna do that building, I reckon, just like, I think this gives the idea, the illusion of space. I think we're getting there. Definitely getting there, guys. Alright, I'm gonna have the building in just kind of in the corner over here. So I might draw a different side of the building. Something like this. And then just sort of go from there. I never had like a good plan for how this thing was constructed though. So every single time I have to draw it, I have to deal with this same problem, guys, which is just this building does not structurally make any sense, and it made my life hard for myself when I was designing it, so that's okay. We're gonna deal with it, guys. We're gonna deal with it. Glad to be back. How things? Things look great, Ollie. Welcome back. What have you been up to since last time? The electric eraser is a game changer too. I've seen that one in your stream. Oh my gosh. I really got to get my hands on one of those because I haven't tried that out. That looks like another game changer. Did anyone wake up Green Day today? What do you mean Green Day? As in the band Green Day? Well, we are there, guys. The whole scene is set. And I'm glad I pushed through and did it. It needed the building because it's going to just help tell the story in the long run because, you know, obviously having the same kind of building repeated is just so good for consistency in a story. Which goes the same for character development. Like, you want your character to be wearing the same things generally, or, you know, holding the same things, carrying the same things around. It just really helps in terms of consistency and telling that character's story so much better. So I knew I needed to not be lazy and I needed to do this building. The building that I don't like doing all the time, but it's okay. We're gonna get there in the end, guys. Too focused on the drawing. Holiday or Boulevard song has now started playing in your head. I don't know what that one is. You just got the reference. Okay. What mediums do I work with? So normally it's oil painting. So one of my oil paintings is right behind me. Oil painting, and I do lots and lots of graphite sketching for new drawings, and I also do some watercolor. Those are pretty much the only mediums that I use. I do put, like, sometimes I work with Copics, but that's, you know, usually only in conjunction with some of the other mediums that I'm working with already. So generally it is just oils, watercolor, and graphite. Those are my faves. Those are my faves by far. On this side we have basically like, this is part of an area that kind of like extends out. And then that part goes in like so. But yes, the building, guys, is done. Just gotta do the details. So much detail. No acrylics, so I did used to work with acrylics a lot. I just don't prefer them anymore because I find that when they dry, they just darken, and I just love my oils so much more, so I never end up using them. But I do like acrylics. I just don't really have much use for them when I'm working in my oils all the time. This piece is gonna take ages, guys. So long. But half the work was just to, you know, get little Poogie designed. Because he's got like a really dynamic pose. Do you guys ever wonder, what was the first thing you ever drew in your life? First ever thing. Like, I know I have a couple of like my earlier childhood drawings, but I wouldn't be able to find the very first thing that I ever drew. Oils are hard for you to manage because they take longer to dry. See, I love that Doodlebee. I love that because I just end up, you know, needing to have the paint workable for longer, so when it dries too quickly, it's just too much for me. And I usually have like 1 or 2 pieces on the go, so while I'm waiting for that one to dry, I'll be working on, you know, like a different piece, so it's not usually a problem for me at all. Bane, hello, how are you? What do I like about graphite? I like that it's such a great medium to put quick ideas down. It's just absolutely amazing for that. So I love that about graphite. What else do I love about graphite? I think it's just like literally like my favorite way to put ideas down. I'd say that's it.
You might think graphite is very sketchy, but that's just the beauty of it.
That is so true. That's just the beauty of it. Oh gosh, don't. The puns. The puns, they're too much. She looks so angry. So incredibly angry. Poor little Poogie. He just wants to play. He has no idea. No idea he's upset her. Need some advice. How would I suggest drawing something out of focus in a graphite sketch? Well, why don't you Google how other artists have done that before and get some inspiration from them? Like maybe, like I would probably use the blending tool like really heavily if I had to do that. So that would be my go-to. But if you want to have some like inspiration, I'd say like look up. Just Google like sketch out of focus or something like that until you get something that's similar to what you're thinking of doing. Thank you for the biddies, Hillary. I appreciate that. Has anyone actually had a pet pig? No, I love pet pigs. I think they're so cute, but I never had one of my own before. I think my dad would have freaked out if I wanted one as a kid. He'd be like, that's a farm animal. And even mini pigs, they grow big, guys. They don't stay like really small. They need a lot of space. Even mini pigs do. It looks so mad. So mad. Incredibly angry. I think Phoebe needs to go to anger management, guys. Look at her. Look at her, guys. So mad. She's so mad. This is actually a really fun drawing to work on. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. Super fun. Super fun. You had a pet bunny! Oh. Bunnies are really cute pets. Really cute. They're also a lot of work. They're so smart. A lot of people don't realize just how smart bunnies are. Incredibly smart little creatures. What was my first costume? Dress-up costume? I don't know. If I don't know my first drawing, I definitely don't know that. So, I couldn't tell you. Off to the gym, no worries, Bane. Has anyone, you drew a lot of Pac-Man and robots on your walls when you were young, but you have art of birds, the sun and trees at your earliest in boxes your mum kept. That is so beautiful. Robots? Pac-Man and robots. And then also birds on the trees. What a transition. So cool.
My friend was very upset when his bunnies escaped. It was his worst fear, hair loss.
Oh my gosh. Hair loss. Terrible, oh my gosh. Or we're starting to get this background fleshed out, guys. Starting to figure out what's in the foreground, what needs to be shaded. It's all getting there, it's all coming to life. Do you guys prefer drawing like people and animals, or do you prefer drawing nature, like just backgrounds? Guess there isn't such a thing as munchkin pigs. I don't know. I've never googled that before. You know what I found out yesterday, guys? That there are Dumbo guppies. These are fish, like a species of fish with little Dumbo-like fins. It's so cute. So freaking cute. Evil Joe, hello, thank you so much for the follow. You wore those plastic mask costumes when you were little. Spider-Man, He-Man, and Mickey Mouse. I think I just usually, at that age, cosplayed as animals. Like, I, you know, put on, like, animal ears and things. But I was never really super big into cosplaying when I was a child. I don't know why. Not really dress up or cosplaying. Like, I would do a lot of imaginary play, but cosplaying wasn't really a big thing for me. I started cosplaying when I got older, I think. Trying to just draw out lots and lots of flowers and things and just kind of get a rough background going. I bet you're as old or older than you, TV Bear. We didn't call it cosplay, just dressing up in costumes. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I haven't ever been that big into dress up or costumes or anything like that. It's more recently that I started doing it for Halloween. But as a child, I didn't really do super much of that. I think we just like did our own imaginary play. You know, like pretended we were Indians and things. Actually, I did dress up as an Indian. Like we would pretend we're Native American Indians in the backyard and build our own huts and things. Our own teepees. That's what we did. No, I wasn't big on the cowboy part. Just the American Indians. I don't know. I always thought they were so cool. I loved Native American Indian stories and things, so I was big on that. And then like I would literally like make my own soup and we would like have rotten leaves and things in there and then we would actually drink it. You know, I feel really sad for kids these days because they're all glued to their phones and they never had any childhood whatsoever. They never drank rotten leaf soup or, you know, they never ate grass or tasted an ant. They don't know what that's like. They're just glued to their phones and it's really sad. They don't get to really experience life. Kids these days, they'll never know what dirt tastes like. Exactly! It's a sad thought, Doma. Don't you agree? I don't know. I just think it's really sad. Well now guys, now it is starting to be incredibly flushed out. They're just running through this garden. One of them is having the time of their life and the other not so much, so I'll let you guys figure out which one that is. I wonder when art really became a livelihood, career, so to speak. Like, at what point did people start, you know, just trading for it, trading money and things for it, or food or whatever? What time in history, I wonder. Now you have to worry about festivals. You live in a suburban area, everyone's yard just looks manufactured. Oh no. Ancient times, you'd say, near the beginning of human civilization, perhaps even before. I think it was like that long ago, Dover? That's crazy. I wonder if we have like many records of some of those earlier artists and earlier art sales. I'd be curious. That's so cool. We've done so much progress today, guys. Oh my gosh. So all of this is going to eventually become watercolor, guys. Just have to scan these in. But yeah, basically this whole piece will be done in watercolor. Okay, please type the musician's name I'm playing. You want to look up the artist? Sure. Anytime. Darren, Curtis. Darren Curtis. There we go. He's amazing. He's got really cool music. Absolutely love his stuff. You're welcome, dear bear. Poor kitty, you have to what? Who do that sometimes? Do what? Hello, Essie. The folds in the dress is like, it's such a great way to just help it look like she's running. So helpful. Thank you, Essie. The P looks funny. No worries, Essie. Thank you for popping in. When humans were hunter-gatherers, they used to be drawings on, say, cave walls. The early man drawing animals and then using that to predict hunting. One would draw and the interpreter would predict, and the chief of the tribe would instruct the hunters or warriors accordingly. Not much, but you think it can be considered a profession of sorts. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe like, you know, they got paid for it or something, or I don't know. have so many plants to draw, guys. The drawing's gonna take ages, but it's going to be so worth it. So guys, if you haven't already checked it out, I posted my latest vlog on Monday, and I shared a drawing in there that I haven't actually posted yet. So if you wanna get a sneak peek, go have a look at that one. I don't know, if this part should definitely be lighter than the section in the back. This is going to be a tricky one, because I'm dealing with some areas needing to be darker and other areas lighter. I think we're getting there, guys. I think we're definitely making progress. Thank you. We're going to get going as well, getting close to bedtime. Thank you so much again for your second order, your third order, Hillary. I appreciate that. I should get those posted to you today or tomorrow. One of my favorite visual artists you saw, I like pop surrealism. Yeah, so I love Mark Ryden. I love Thomas Ascott, Mav Graves, Dustin Baylord, Benjamin Lacombe is also another artist that I really enjoy. Sophia Rapata, Brett Manning art. It's a long list. It's a long list. But yeah, those are probably, like, off the top of my head, some of the ones that I've been most inspired by recently. And then there's obviously others. How about yourself, Drawlloween? You love Mark Ryden, you love the soft tones, yeah. Yeah, I love how he renders things. He's just amazing. Thomas Ascott has a very different style to Mark Ryden. Thomas Ascott's work is a lot more sketchy, but that's what I super love about it. I love both artist styles for different reasons, so they're both really good. It's 1 o'clock. Oh my gosh. What a long line of flowers, guys. Such a long line. This is almost like Alice in Wonderland, you know, with all the roses. I just love the aesthetics of it. Do you guys prefer the animated series or the movie version? You're not now trying to draw a dandelion. Funny how small things can be challenging too. Yeah, it's so true, Dover. Small things can be real tricky. Real tricky. You will have to check him out. You are into graffiti, pop news, school tattoo styles. You also like lowbrow art. I love lowbrow art as well. Obviously, pop surrealism is my, you know, little sweet spot. But gosh, I love lowbrow art. If you like lowbrow art, you should probably also check out what's his name? Mate's art? Oh gosh, what's his Twitch handle? Dover, do you know what Mate's from Skyhook Mate's handle is on Twitch? Completely forgot. But yeah, he's an art streamer who does sort of lowbrow style art here on Twitch. And he's really incredible. And he co-streams occasionally with Skyhook. Both of them. They recently had their con. He's so cute with his little fat rolls, guys. Mate streams are, that's the one. Not working? Not working? You enjoyed the atmosphere of my stream, you thought you might, if you'd be okay with sharing this playlist. If not, that's okay. Conjured, it's in my about panels. It's Darren Curtis. Darren Curtis's music. But yeah, check my about panels, he should be in there. He's freaking amazing. And yeah, he has a Patreon account, and also you can find his music on Bandcamp. I bought these off of iTunes, so even iTunes if that's what you want. But yeah, he is absolutely amazing. So cute! Running away from her. Poor Poogie. Poor Poogie. He just wants to help. He just wants to have fun. Put a smile on her dial. But no. Sadly, she don't get it. She don't get it, guys. So much detail. You didn't see my playlist. That's okay. That's totally fine. Yeah, a lot of people ask about his music, so I decided to just put it in there. It was really incredible. Really incredible. I don't know if we will finish today. This is a lot of work. There is so much to do. I may just have to spend like 2 days on this one, I reckon. I think we could do this in 2 days.
They're here.
Oh gosh, hey Fielding, hello. Thank you so much for that raid. What did you do on stream today? Are the raiders in yet? That is so vibrant, guys. Look how vibrant that is. Gosh, these lights are like so bright, guys. They're like shining in my eyes. I tried to fix the lighting issue because of glare on the art, but now it's just like sketching a Pokemon onto cards. Would you like to show us, Hate Fuel? Please feel free to drop a link if you like. We're just busy working on a little witch sketch for Drawlloween. So basically, every year, round about October, I do Drawlloween sketches. And they're loads of fun. Loads and loads of fun. So everybody takes part. It's a different prompt, 31 days of Drawlloween. And there is a different prompt for every single day. So currently today's prompt is witch. Do you ever do drawing prompts? Need to get going. Have a good night. Thank you, Doodlebee. And thank you so much for stopping by. And I'm so sorry for massacring your name throughout today. I feel so bad, but oh my gosh, it's a beautiful name actually, and I keep just shredding it. Doodle bad, Doodle, I don't know. But oh my gosh, hopefully eventually I get the hang of it. But thank you so much. Thank you. Inktober and Mermaid. Wasn't Mermaid throughout May? Or are those just the two that you did throughout the year? Gosh, that's a lot. That is a lot of drawings. But yeah, if you would like to drop a link to your Instagram account or whatever it is you want to share, feel free to do so. Lots and lots of clouds, guys. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I don't want the clouds to look too ominous though. This is like a sunny day. Nice, happy, sunny day. And this little rascal piglet is taking her wand from her. So she doesn't consider it the nicest of days, but you know, he's having a great time. Time of his life, actually. Ooh, we have an Insta guide. We have an Insta. Let's have a look. There we go. Ooh. I feel like I have come across your art before. Oh my gosh, I love this one. These are so cool, guys. Look at this. Check this out. That's freaking amazing. Oh my goodness. Wait, I gotta give it a like. Oh my gosh. You have such cool tiny tattoos. So tiny. Are you you're a tattoo artist, obviously. Obviously. These are sick. Do you find it harder to ink on like a body than a canvas? Oh my gosh, that one's like freaking sick. I love your Pokemon. Love your Pokemon. Wow. These are amazing. Freaking amazing. Such cool art. I love, what's that piece you drew? The clip that shared, that played when you rated us. That one is so cool. You still enjoy both? There's Chopper. It's really cool work. Really cool work. So are you a full-time tattoo artist? This is so detailed, guys. So detailed. You have so much to do. That was a commissioned pet portrait painting to match the one of their other puppy. That is so beautiful. I love that piece. You think it was this one? Yeah, it's beautiful, Doma. Full-time tattooing, new wish to twitch, started twitching in April. Nice. How have you found it? Should probably see a GP about persistent twitch. I guess so. Indeed, I've been struggling with the twitch for, you know, quite some years now, so don't go away. I can tell you that. Thank you for the follow, Lux Heart. You should, so, hate fuel. Tell me what got you into Twitch in the first place. Were you just like always a lurker, or did you just start getting this idea of sharing your art with the world live? How did that go? So for me, I had a uni friend, Cesar. We studied art together, and she actually started streaming. And I started just watching her streams initially, and over time, you know, I just became one of her regulars. And then I started over time having like a lot worse health problems. I've had it for a long time, but it just got sporadically worse. So it got to a point where I could no longer drive to work. And at that point I decided, well, since I can't do anything, I'm going to just start live streaming on the days that I'm well enough. So I did, and that's kind of what got me into streaming. Because I had tried streaming before that when I had my job, and it just didn't really work for me. I just never had enough time for personal art in between, so I didn't really enjoy it, and I quit. But it wasn't until that year when my health kind of plummeted that I got into it. Miles started apprenticing at the studio you were at that closed at the moment, but you watched his stream and decided to start your own. Right. That's too cool. I feel like it's always word of mouth that gets people into streaming to begin with. Like, it's one of those things that you gotta know a little bit more about before you take the plunge, I think. So cool. So freaking cool, guys. I love drawing buildings and backgrounds now. Like, there was a time when, oh my gosh, guys, I dreaded any kind of background in my art. You would not see me doing that. It was just like way too much out of my comfort zone. And over time, I just sort of like got into the flow, and now I just find it super relaxing. It's one of those things that's just mesmerizing. Truly mesmerizing, guys. Yeah, so currently I started working again now. I am now a part-time graphic designer. I freelance from home. I do contracts. And I also do art full-time. So I have a shop that I run, and I also stream here on Twitch. And I have a shop in Melbourne that I ship products to at the moment. So a couple different things. And I have a Patreon. So I have my hands full. I'm full-time now. which is really awesome. Your drawing is complete! You don't think it's Instagram worthy, so you'll send it to me and later I'm posted to Discord. Well, that's fair enough if you feel that way, Dover. I'm sure it's wonderful though. I would love to see it. And like, who's to say what's Instagram worthy anyways? Gosh, I've posted so many things that I didn't think was actually like worthy over the years. And like, you'd be surprised. Sometimes it's the funniest things that people seem to like. It's crazy. The cutest little guy. Well, I'm so happy, guys. Hello, Tornado. How are you? 3 years of Tornado and Roscoe. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for this subby. Let's get you buried, guys. On this stream, if you subscribe, we actually give you a little funeral. Let's bury Roscoe and Tornado. Here we go. What is section 1 today? Section 1. 2 little tombstones. Oh my gosh. Look at him. It's been 3 years? That's insane. So crazy. How's your day been? We're just working away at all the detail on this piece. Oh my gosh, there is so much. We've really done a lot. So much work, guys. I'll get it done though. I'll get it done. I always do. You've been alright, work was long, but now you're actually chilling with one of your roommate's cats. Aww. Are they behaving? Are they not causing problems for little Roscoe? Gosh, I was so worried when little Roscoe lost so much fur. That is so sad. How's she doing, by the way?
They're here.
Ultraviolet! Oh my goodness, we just got another raid. Thank you so much. We just got raided by Hate Fuel and now by Ultraviolet. Thank you so much. Chad, hello. Rabbit, hello. Thank you so much, raiders. Thank you for stopping by. We're currently doing Drawlloween. Icky Blue Sky, hello. Stream's going well. If you want to share what you did today, please feel free to do so, or an Instagram page. That's okay as well. Thank you for the follow, Rabbit. We're working on this very elaborate sketch of a little witch, guys. Phoebe the witch. I need to draw her. I need to draw her hat, but I feel like she should be holding her hat, because I don't know if it makes sense for her to be wearing it while she's running, you know? So she's a little witch, guys. Tiny little witch. There we go. She's holding her hat, guys. Holding her hat while she's running. Thank you, Chad. Little piggy is so cute. So his name is Poogie and her name is Phoebe. And this is a story I'm actually working on my Patreon account. So it's a story about friendship, an unlikely friendship. But you forget Roscoe turned 7 last week. She's an old lady. Don't say that. That's so special. How long do they live? Isn't it like 15 years? I'm gonna have to end stream here though, guys. I will be right back because my mum is coming to visit and she has just stopped by, so we're gonna have to pull the plug here. Besides, I've done so much today. We've done almost 3 hours, guys, and I am exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure they live long. Also, she can set the world record. She can set the world record. I'm pretty sure they live long. Yeah, like 15 or 20 years, exactly. Exactly. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm so happy with where we got to. Before I go though, guys, if you like any of my art and you would like to support me, please go and check out my shop. I sell a lot of my prints on there. I'm going to be adding a couple new prints on there today, so keep an eye out. I'll be adding the Coffin Boy from Florence and the Machine, so we'll give that a go. But also, if you want to get a monthly postcard from me, I do that on Patreon. I send out monthly postcards to you guys, and also I share this exclusive story that I work on Patreon. But yeah, let us find somebody we can raid though, guys. And I will see. Oh, we can raid Galacticat! Heck yes. We're gonna raid Galacticat. Let me just double check her username. Galacticat Studios. There we go. You hear a bird? There is indeed a bird. Alright, so we're just about to raid, guys. I will be on again tomorrow. If you haven't already, please give me a follow on Instagram. I'm doing this Drawlloween project and posting everything on there, so if you want to keep up with it, yeah, please go check out my Instagram. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's raid Galacticat.